Good morning, everybody. Yes, everybody. It is I, Vermillion Monroe, and welcome to the next episode of Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. Or, I guess I could call it the Dragonsong War, because we're starting the epilogue story of Heavensward. We're finally here. We don't have to wait any longer, and that's because we finished all of the crafting and gathering stuff last week. Thank God. It took so long. I made sure to stay up extra long to make sure that that went through just fine. And I survived at work despite staying up for so long. Now that said, I'm thinking about just swapping between each job for every job. Well, MSQ quest. I was about to say job quest there, but that's not entirely correct. And I'm going to make sure that I don't stay up too late this time, because I'm certainly not going to finish the entirety of Dragonsong or in one stream. Let's not get our hopes up there and be unrealistic about it. But with that said, just have to type a little thing here. And away we go. Make sure I see all the chats. Yep, we're good. Alright, let's do this. Hello, everybody. 'Tis time for the thing to be done. Yep. Enjoyed a nice rest here by the fireplace, but let's go talk to Alphino and get this party started. You know, I guess it would make most sense if I was started out as Paladin, as a matter of fact. We'll go down the list. Alright, Alphino. An uncertain future. Alphino wishes to share the latest developments in the search for the missing Scions. Where are these? A lot of these I don't even need, but whatever. Fortuitous timing as always, Vermillion. Tataru was about to brief me on the search for our missing comrades. If you would be so kind, then. Absolutely. You'll be pleased to hear that Driel and his men have been making excellent progress. You remember how Flamin... Goddamn, these names. Flamin helped me to escape the Crystal Braves and Limsa, only to then disappear. Well, according to Driel, she crept aboard a ship bound for Razatan, where she's been hiding ever since. He assures me that it won't be long before we're reunited. Razatan, huh? That's gonna be a while till we see that place. As for Ida and Papalimo, the remains of their link pearls have been found, and in Pearl Lane of all places, Driel thinks they must have disposed of them after escaping from the Royal Promenade. Yes, that would make sense. They cannot risk being eavesdropped upon by our betrayers. We're all but certain they fled the city shortly after, though we still don't have a clue where they went. I see. And what of Thancred and Minfilia? I'm afraid I have nothing new to share about those two. But it's not all doom and gloom. The good news is, we've enlisted the services of a Charlayan scholar, one of the students of Baldessian, to aid in the search, who should be arriving any day now. One of the students, you say? I should very much like to meet this scholar, if time permits. But at first, we must attend to a more pressing matter. Sir Aimeric has summoned the two of us for a private audience. The messenger did not specify what he wished to discuss, only that it was urgent. Assuming you have no objections, Vermillion, I suggest we proceed to the congregation forthwith. And mayhap we can meet with the scholar afterwards. Agreed. Alright, sure, we'll do that. In that case, I think I'll return to the Forgotten Night for now. Things are liable to fall apart if I'm gone too long, you know. Yeah, go on. That's fine. I gotta figure out a general outfit for Heavensward. Yeah, that's all good. Hey, what's this? Got a bit. Oh! Does that start out the Warring Triad side quest? I think it does. I'll have to talk to Indigo about that one too, when time permits. And she's got the energy for it. Free bosses. I think she'd enjoy the Sephiroth fight as well. Dewdrop, what do you think you're doing? Oh, that guy's funny. The money. Yeah, that's what I thought. The Lord Commander is within. Pray proceed, sir. Yeah, right. I'll proceed. But not because you told me to. Well, well, well. It's us.
Thank you for coming. I wish to speak with you both in a place where privacy was assured.
Privacy?
We
Whatever you
quite
say.
understand. What was it that you wished to discuss?
With my father's passing, the seat of the Archbishop lies vacant. And so, in accordance with canon law, I have assumed his responsibilities. I should stress that this is a temporary measure. It was never intended that the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights serve in this capacity indefinitely.
The canon law, huh?
Quite the opposite. The statutes specify that I should surrender my powers as soon as a conclave of the senior clergy and the high houses have named a new archbishop. But in light of recent events, that would not seem appropriate.
I confess I did not expect you to divulge quite so much quite so soon. The details of the Archbishop's plans, perhaps, but the true origin of the war and all it entails?
Yeah, he just kind of laid it out.
I too had concerns. But when the Warrior of Light is witnessed returning to the capital upon the back of a dragon, one's options are rather limited.
Yeah, you can blame Midgard Stormer for that.
Mayhap I could have concealed certain details, but for how long? And at what risk? Should the truth have come to light in the meantime, how would the people have viewed my silence? After 1,000 years of lies and secrecy, I could not well abuse their trust and hope to be believed. The time for deception has passed. I only wish the people agreed. That some would deny the truth I had anticipated, but not this many. And among the few who acknowledged that my father had to be stopped, no small number questioned our methods.
Well, religion's a hell of a drug.
If they suspect a coup, it will not be long before some turn to violence.
It has already begun, and that on both sides. Men and women of the cloth are being harassed in the streets. Some have even been assaulted in the brew. Hilda and her people have formed a watch to help us maintain order. But such measures will not prevent the unrest from spreading.
For all our talk of peace, the people remain frightened and confused. For their sake, we must bring the Dragonsong War to a definitive end.
Sheesh.
And we should be glad to help you, Sir Emmerich. But what precisely would you have us do?
Yeah, what?
We wish to treat with the dragons of Annex Trine. To that end, I would trouble you for an escort and an introduction.
Annex Trine? You would speak with Vidofnir then?
Bold.
We must needs open a dialogue between our peoples. Acting as my representative, Lucia will extend an invitation to their leader, that she might visit us here in Ishgard. Were she still with us, I would of course have beseeched Isel's assistance in this matter. But as she is not, I must ask that you aid us in her stead.
Oof.
Will you do us this favor?
Sure, I guess. Free sale. And
Thank
for
you,
hopscotch.
my friends. Lucia, I leave the rest to you.
In the wake of the Archbishop's fall, the nation of Ishgard trembled, the faith of her people shaken to its very core. For 1,000 years had they fought and died, certain of the justice of their cause, only to be told that their holy war was born of the sins of their forefathers. What then for those brave men and women, thus stripped of their righteousness but
Terrell.
to despair, to
Hope
deny
he's doing
the
all right.
truth and decry its speakers?
Would it be interesting if either Menelaine or Artorel
Not then for those whom they defamed, but to hope on, to have faith in a brighter tomorrow.
Amongst them? Nah, they're too sophisticated for that.
A tomorrow in which man and dragon might live together in harmony, then as distant as the very stars in the heavens.
Count Edmund has really been through a lot,
Yet while we dared to hope, deep within his lair the enemy lay, gathering his strength.
Eva. Please.
Nidhogg, now possessed of his 2 eyes and the body of the Azure Dragoon, prizes to which he had laid claim at the very hour of the hero's triumph.
Resting, I see.
As desperately as we sought the solace of peace, the great worm craved the misery of war. Nor was he alone in his misbegotten desire.
Yeah. Maybe you shouldn't have held 2 eyes at once. Hell, I think the warrior light would themselves would barely be able to hold that shit. Literally. I know that of the lands these dragons call home, this Annex Shrine. Had you not agreed to escort me, the coming journey would seem a far more daunting prospect. I confess, I myself once shuddered at the thought of it, yet even the longest journey begins with the first step, does it not? Ah, but ere we set forth, Vermillion and I must needs inform our comrade of our plans. Very well, I shall see to my preparations. Then let us go and bid farewell to Tataru, Vermillion. Whatever you say, Alfie boy. Spoink. Ah yes, Taparu. What are you looking for? But did you do that when I jumped down? It's kind of cute, actually. So, what was your secret meeting all about? I'm all ears! They want us to make peace with the dragons. A diplomatic mission to Annex Shrine, you say? Well, I suppose that does take precedence, but should your meeting with Vidofnir happen to end early, you might consider rendezvousing with Ishtal in Edelshire. She'll be there to receive our guest. Don't get me wrong, your meeting with the dragons is terribly important and everything, but this scholar just happens to be... time permitting, as I said. We shall endeavor to join Ishtola, but if we cannot, pray pass on our regards. Let us be off, Vermillion. We have kept the first commander waiting long enough. Remember when Bay was wondering if it was... fucking Grahatia. Ah, good times. Anyways. Lucia! Not you, Lucia the rat. This Lucia. You already then? Good. So am I. Urchin loaf. Almond cream croissant. Creme brulee. Oh. Hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. Always. It's time for a warrior. Ah, yes. Breaking the cycle. Alfredo is ready to escort Lucia to Annex Shrine. The path is long, but known to us. From Falcon's Nest, we shall cross the Western Highlands and make for Tailfeather in the Dravonian Forelands. There we can stop to rest and replenish our supplies. Questions? If not, then the stables wait. Whatever you say, Alfredo. It's time to teleport. We'll save that food for, you know, grinding. In other words, once we hit Stormblood, probably mostly to grind up our Samurai and Red Mage and stuff. Are we not actually meeting in the town? Okay, I guess. I always imagined that the first time I set foot upon Dravonian soil would be at the head of an army. And here I am, ready to treat with the brothers and sisters of mine enemies. Full well do I know how difficult it can be to set aside the past. Though it was I who first proposed recruiting Ysayle to our cause, I questioned the wisdom of my words almost as soon as I had uttered them, and for a long time after that. Here was a woman with the blood of innocence on her hands. Men, women, children, all slain in the name of the implacable Lady Iceheart. Yet she acknowledged her misdeeds and agreed to join us in the common cause. At our side, she fought in service to that greater good, even unto her dying breath. And while that does not absolve her of her sins, I hope that one day she will be remembered not merely as a heretic, but as a misguided soul who dreamt of peace. You ask much, Master Alphino, yet who can say what might come to pass should our negotiations bear fruit? Yes, of course. We must press on to Annex Tribe, if you will follow me. Yeah, excuse me, but I think I'll just, teleport there. There we go. That's more like it. Technically, we have to go down a level, I think? Nope, we have to go up a level. See Veadotube. That's right, she's laying down inside the house now. Ah, fuck, there's no way to get inside that way, is there? Oh, look, a cute wyvern. He's just kind of sitting there, doing wyvern things. Whatever that means. They just chillin'. Alright, where the hell are the stairs? Oh wait, no, this'll work, I think. No, they won't. God damn it. Staircase. Give me. Yeah. Ow. Really? This place gets me so lost, Jesus. How the hell do you guys get around in here? Oh, there's Veadotube. Hello, Veadotube. May I sit here, Veadotube? Thou art ever welcome here, friend of Ysayle. But this one I do not know. Pray forgive us this unannounced visit, Veadotube. May I present to you Lucia, first commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, and our trusted friend. It is an honor to meet you, Veadotube. I am come as an envoy of Sir Emeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights and acting leader of the Holy See. Indeed, you may speak, Knight. For 1,000 years, man and dragon have been locked in an endless cycle of bloodshed and sorrow. To our shame, we long believed your kin to be the architects of this war, but now we know the truth, that King Thoradon and his Knights 12 did willfully betray and murder the great worm Ratatoskr, shattering the peace between our peoples. For 1,000 years, our leaders conspired to conceal this truth, a truth which was at last laid bare by the Warrior of Light, the Azure Dragoon, and Ysayle. Alas, a deception so intricately wrought cannot be undone in a moment, and our people labor to accept the truth. After an eternity of war, who would dare to dream that peace could at last be within our grasp? Yet, dream we must, as Ysayle once did, and we must make that dream a reality, as she could not. We humbly beseech you, Veadotube, join hands with us in friendship once more before the eyes of my people in Ishgard. A most unexpected invitation. I have heard your request, Knight. However, I cannot yet give you mine answer. May I ask why? This matter concerneth my sire. He must needs be consulted. Moreover, the Nath grow bold, even as they did before, and I would not leave my people at the mercy of the swarm. Then we will wait. After 1,000 years at war, we shall not give up on peace for want of patience. Ha! Fear not, knight. Thou shalt have mine answer within thy lifetime. So soon. My humble thanks. I shall bear your words to my lord forthwith, until we meet again. Yeah, until we meet again, indeed. Alright, Alfie, where are you at? Oh, you're over here. Cool. Given the circumstances, I would say that went rather well. To be frank, I am surprised our proposal was not rejected outright. Whether odds will come of it remains to be seen, however. Yeah, that's true. Mayhap I should take this opportunity to speak with some of the other dragons. But you need not wait for me. The return journey holds no fears for me now. Well, if you have no further need of our services, we shall continue on to Charlayan. We hope to welcome a scholar who has agreed to aid us in the search for our missing comrades. Then I pray your journey is as swift and uneventful as ours was, and thank you again for sparing the time to assist us, even when such great matters remain unresolved. I can think of no graver matter than 1,000-year war, one which our friends gave their lives to see ended. Suffice it to say, I would willingly make 1,000 such journeys to ensure that their sacrifice was not in vain. Of that I have no doubt, Master Alphino. I only hope that fates will not hold you to your word. Oh, we'll see about that. Excuse me. Alright, time to be a dark knight here. Just wait. Sure. Yeah, you can't see my eyes. I'm too spooky. That's right. Anyways. Another time, another place. Alphino is eager to set out for Charlayan. So, it would seem we have time to greet the scholar after all. How delightful. I shall be interested to hear how she means to go about finding Midfilia and Thancred. I can only assume she is privy to some new investigative technique. In any event, our first order of business is to rendezvous with Ishtola and Eastleshire. Yeah, I'll go to Eastleshire, alright. I believe that one tower dungeon is coming up soon. Yeah, we have like 3 dungeons in one trial in Dragonsong MSQ, I believe. MSQ being the key word. But anyways, Ishtola. Ah, Vermillion, 'tis good to see you. I confess I had assumed your business in Annex Shrine would detain you longer. Did your meeting with Veadotube go well? As well as can be expected, she must discuss Sir Amaric's proposal with Thrisfelga, of course, but she seemed amenable to the suggestion. What of our Charlayan guest? Has she arrived yet? She has, but when I explained that you would be joining us, she asked if she might use the intervening time to explore. I agreed to meet her outside on Front Bridge. We should be on our way. Wonder how Faye's gonna react. She's probably listening to the stream. I won't say no more about Cryo. I wonder where she is. Man, she sure loves exploring, don't she? Yep, there she is.
I'm terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting. You need not apologize. We arrived but a moment ago ourselves.
Not what it felt like.
Pray, allow me to introduce Kryle, who has recently come from the Sharlayan motherland. She has generously offered to assist us.
You got something to say, Alphino?
Oh, please, think nothing of it. A trip to Eorzea was long overdue.
Sure was.
You must be the Warrior of Light. Yes, you certainly do look the part.
Your job's playing with the cup.
A pleasure to meet you at last, sir.
Oh man, my first impression is faceless.
And
Ouch.
who is that I spy but young Alphino Levieux himself? I dare say someone's grown an ilm or two in my absence. Or are those lifts in your boots?
Uh-oh.
We, Miss Kryle and I met at the studium years ago. I shall forever be indebted to her for her sage guidance.
Oh, he's embarrassed. Stories!
It was no small task keeping him out of trouble, believe you me. The youngest ever to enter the studium, him and his sister, 11-year-old prodigies.
Vanilla Lily Rose says, "Hey, I see Vermillion's finally doing MSQ. Yes, Dragonsong War. You know how long it took to do those fucking crafting jobs? Just saying. I'm finally here. Last stream, I spent like 4+ hours getting all those done, even though I did the craftings ahead of time. Gather's easy. Craftings, ugh. Especially for Weaver and fucking Leatherworker. But we're beyond the horrors. Now it's time for the funs."
Suffice it to say, social graces were not among his list of talents. Striding up to his seniors on his first day, head held high. What was it he said again?
Thank you, Kryle.
Say it! Say the line, Kryle!
For what? I haven't finished yet. Would you care to attempt a more dexterous deflection?
Mayhap we should save this delightful conversation for a more fitting occasion, when pressing matters do not demand our undivided attention.
A bit much, but better. I can tell you have been putting your skills to use here in Eorzea. Henceforth, I trust you will dazzle me with your eloquence at the first time of asking.
Yeah, I bet. That's what you get. Y'shtola don't care, though. Look at that.
Right, on to more pressing matters. Finding Minfilia and the other missing scions.
I gather you have new information to share with us.
A new approach, actually. Tataru recounted the tale of your escape, and it gave me an idea. Simply put, assuming Thancred left some manner of trail when you whisked him away, as is almost always the case with teleportation magics, I am confident I can find and follow it.
Then what are you waiting for?
The wherewithal to do it. The fact is, my abilities aren't quite up to the task. Not in themselves, anyway. If I had Master Matoya's crystal eye, on the other hand...
It's like Matoya the only person we can ask. You think Sharlayan will have, like, things equal to her magical prowess? They're probably too stuck-up-ish to offer her the help.
Then
Good
let
point.
us all call on her forthwith. I think it best you explain your plan to her in person.
Let's make sure the phone's charging. How are you, Lily Rose? Are you doing good now that the cutscene is over? So I think I'm doing alright. We already met Kryle. Maybe the Dragonsong War is shorter than I remembered. I wish we could get a chance to talk to Kryle so she can finish that hilarious story about Alphino embarrassing himself. She has nothing but good stories about Ellyisse, I bet. I was just wondering, though, if beyond Alexander and Void Ark, maybe I could convince Indigo to do the Warring Triad trials and unlock those. Especially with the Letibus extra lore that it provides. That might be kind of fun. Bears! I shouldn't worry about them killing cockatrice. Cockatrice are gross and they petrify people. Big dumb idiot birds. Alright, alright. You did say we were headed for a cave, did you not? Because I certainly don't see a cave nearby. Is Master Matoya meeting us on the way or something? You don't know. She doesn't know. In the eye of the beholder, the prospect of meeting the famous Master Matoya seems to have set Kryl thinking. I have heard many stories of Master Matoya, some quite flattering, others less so. Rest assured, they all are true. This way, and have care where you tread. It's true. All the good stuff, all the bad stuff. Probably true about Master Matoya. The only spellcaster I'd fear more is Shantoto, in the Final Fantasy series at least. Hi, best grandma.
Oh, is that trouble I smell? Or did you forget to wipe your boots on the way in?
Damn!
Forgive us, Master Matoya. We will be sure to wipe them on the way out. And may I say how glad I am that age has not yet deprived you of your senses.
Man, they just love fucking with each other, don't they?
Ever so quick-witted, aren't we? To the detriment of your manners. Well, out with it then. What do you want?
Pray, allow me to introduce myself, Master Matoya. I am Kryl, of the students of Baldesion. I hope you will excuse our unannounced visit.
Baldesion, you say? Ah, yes. The old coot set up shop on the Isle of Val, didn't he?
Oh, wait. I don't think Bay remembers this part. Hey, Honey Biscuit, if you're listening.
Regrettably, our Order's headquarters and the Isle itself were obliterated by a magic of immense power. I have the blessing of light to thank for my own preservation.
Kryl, you too possess the Echo.
Wait a minute. I guess they're not mentioning it.
Well, yes, of course I do. Our Order is devoted to uncovering the mysteries of Hydaelyn.
Not gonna talk about Grandpa, huh? Alright.
Particularly through the study of her gift to us. It was in the course of these studies that I met and subsequently befriended Minfilia. She and I have rather a lot in common.
I had no idea.
You weren't supposed to. Not that I wanted to deceive you, you understand, but precautions had to be taken.
I guess so.
Yes, that's all well and good, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
That's right. She has to deactivate the alarm system every time we enter, you know.
The students of Baldesion are gone, and there is naught I can do to change that. But the signs of the Seventh Dawn can yet be restored, and my dear friend found. You have in your possession an ancient crystal of light, one you call your crystal eye. I believe I can use it to focus my abilities and locate one of the missing scions.
Would it be funny if this, like, there was a brief Astos enemy that stole it? Astos still hasn't been introduced in FF14, so who knows, maybe they'll name drop something in the future.
And there I was, thinking you might want to make use of my years of experience. Oh, wait here.
Never falters on getting a dig in.
Long did I ponder the nature of this crystal and its familiar radiance. But never did I suspect it was a crystal of light.
Expect it, lady.
On the cusp of an umbral calamity, souls blessed with the power of the Echo invariably appear. To aid these, her chosen warriors, Hydaelyn bequeaths to each a slither of her strength in the form of a crystal of light. But as her strength wanes, so too does the potency of her gifts. This crystal, born of an earlier era, is infused with a power far greater than those of this age.
Well, that's a nice explanation, isn't it?
You could travel the length and breadth of the land and not find a crystal even a fraction as pure. Its value is beyond measure, as are the risks inherent in its use.
No two manifestations of the Echo are alike. I, for example, can converse with beings of every shape and size, excepting beasts, contrary to what others would have you believe. Language has nothing to do with it, of course. Rather, I am sensitive to the whispers of the soul. Their intent, their very essence even, the traces of which serve to guide the elementals to Y'shtola. Far-fetched though it may sound, I believe that with your crystal eye, I may be able to pick up where they left off and follow the remaining trail to Thancred. That is, if I have your permission.
She didn't say yes yet, guys. Don't celebrate.
Well, the poor sod's not going to find himself. So,
Right.
as long as you don't drop it or take it out of my sight, you may do with it what you will.
That's sweet of her.
Thank you, Master Matoya.
Alright. Get to
Then
find him.
let us begin. From the Black Shroud, the trail continues to the north and west, towards a mountain, the foot of Som Al. It was a near thing, but he was not deposited within the rock. I think.
That would have sucked. He'd probably suffocate.
The hunters of Tailfeather know those lands well. I say we begin our search there.
Sand bread. Bye, Matoya. Nobody even said goodbye. Wow. Always say goodbye to your grandma. Well, time to go to Tailfeather. Again. Boy. Whee! Anyways. Alphano? Were I to find myself in an unfamiliar wilderness, my first instinct would be to seek out signs of civilization. Ordinarily, perhaps, but in his wounded state, he may not have wished to risk contact with strangers of unknown allegiance. Yet even had Thancred chosen to remain in the forest, the hunters would surely have stumbled across his trail. Tailfeather doesn't strike me as an isolated outpost, though. Merchants and traders pass through reasonably regularly, do they not? In which case, we'll need to provide a more detailed description when we question the locals. Fear not, Kryl. I have already prepared several sketches of Thancred for that very purpose. Well, can we criticize the art? Thank you. This is impressive. You drew him from memory? A skill I acquired some years ago for reasons I no longer remember. Probably didn't pay attention to class. Arts of War, that is. I propose we split into two parts. Y'shtola and I will inquire at the outlying encampments, while Vermillion and Kryl question the residents of Tailfeather. Afterwards, we shall regroup near Lothast Vath and share our findings. Assuming there are no objections, let us be about it. I guess I'm not objecting. Clearly. Oh, there he goes. There she goes. My, he certainly has matured, hasn't he? Hard to imagine he was once a boy who practiced drawing for hours to impress young ladies. It's always the women. Anyway, we had best get started. Find me when you've finished making your rounds. And we just walk. Johnson's has raided us. with 12 people. Oh, Johnson's, thank you. Praise be to Yemen. And so on and so forth. Random references. How are you? How was the stream? Oh, hello, everybody. Not joining a free company right now. I'm celebrating. Hello, all of you. Very nice of you. Thank you, Johnson's. If you ever get a chance, go check Johnson's out. No nonsense there, I promise you. Well, how was your stream, fellas? I hope I was doing good. Right now we're looking for Thancred. There's no bread anymore. The old man killed it. Lupart, what do you think of this sketch? Handsome, isn't it? Searching for a friend of yours? Let's have a look then. Here, check out Alphino's sketch. A surprisingly accurate depiction of the missing Thancred, suggesting that Alphino may have mistaken his life's calling. Oh, Crowberry Pie, thanks for the follow. Very nice of you. I hope you enjoy our entertainment. Well, Indigo is gone for a little bit, but I promise you, I am right here. A very nice raid there. Oh, ain't seen him. Sorry. Well, that's a bit of a pity, isn't it? Well, who else has seen Thancred? Not to be confused with Lala Bread. We won't see that guy for a while. I mean, we'll never see him again. Because it's so Indigo's not watching. What's that you've got there? A sketch? Yeah, check out Alphino's sketch. Pretty good, isn't it? No, you can't keep a copy. Can't say I know the face. You see, something of a warrior. I heard a tale the other day about a Huron vagabond who brought down a Bandersnatch by himself, and with style. Where they tell it, he was dancing with the beast like it was the bell of the bleeding bull. Sound like a man. Yeah, it does actually. Very much so. But I still have to talk to one more guy. Oh, look at that chocobo running around. So cute. Alright, Raymond. A Huron man? Well, not exactly rare, you know. Could you be more specific? I mean, it's true. He does appear to be Huron. He had white hair. Somehow in this world, that's still not specific enough. I did spot this one bloke a while back. Didn't get a good look at his face, but it could have been him. This was beyond the forest, as I recall, along the river to the west of Tailfeather. I remember thinking he wasn't much of a hunter. The lad was making no effort to cover his tracks, see? That, and he was carrying an axe instead of a bow. Oh, well, that don't sound like him at all. And also, foreshadowing to my favorite character of FF14, at least. Trial! Finished. In that case, I think we've learned everything we can here. Let's see what the others have found out. Oh, of course. Yeah, we can find Thancred, Kral, but we'll never find Galuf. Shit, wait, where are they? What do you mean? Oh, geez, all the way up there? Alright, I guess. Whatever. We heading out on our way. On the road again. To forget, fellas, to toss something to my head. I'm feeling a little parched. I'll take a drink maybe in a second. Ugh. Meeting here of all places? Are you sure about this, Kryl? Where we were to meet here, were we not? Well, let's see here. Oh, I guess so. Ain't that the turning mists up there? Something like that. Conversations. My apologies for our late arrival. We thought it wise to question as many hunters as we could. Many have made camp in inaccessible locations, ideal for hunting game, not so receiving visitors. Yeah, I bet. Nevertheless, our time proved well spent. There have been countless sightings of an exceptionally capable Huron hunter with whom no one is familiar. though none chanced to see the man's face. His height and build match Thancred's description, as does his fighting prowess. Yep, sounds like Thancred. Pretty sure it's that somebody saw him over there. So, you've heard the same tales. Be that as it may, we yet want for conclusive proof. Mayhap this is unrelated, but I heard a curious tale regarding a Voth trader. He came to Tailfeather in search of garments fit for a man of refinement, which seemed a rather curious description for one of his kind. You are implying that Thancred sent a Voth to market in his stead. Why would he not go himself? Well, if you recall, you yourself emerged from the Livestream as naked as your name day. It is a scene I shall never forget. Damn! Is it now? Alphino, you better be careful with what you say! Oh, he's the awkward boy, isn't he? I mean, come on, Y'shtola. We're all gonna remember it. Let's be real. Well, I was pleased to see you. I mean, it was a simple statement of fact. It stands to reason that Thancred found himself in the same predicament. In any case, if he had dealings with the Voth, they should be able to tell us, no? After those, moving on. Quite right, Quibble. Quite right. Alright, glossing over the fact that he finds Y'shtola hot. You know, let's not blame him or anything, though. We have completed his turn. Now I think it's Scholar's turn. Oh yeah, look at that. No, don't teleport. Summon Eos. As usual. Hello, fairy friend. You ready to be with us for this little cutscene? Except you're not going to show up, sorry. A little slow, a little late. Alphino would like very much to continue the search for Thancred, and not talk about how he remembers Y'shtola's naked bosom. Well, what are we waiting for? For all we know, Thancred could be waiting for us in Lothas Vath. We must go and see the Vath right away. Come along, everyone, come along. We must go and see the Vath right away. Heh. Sure, buddy. Ain't no shame in finding Y'shtola hot. I mean, have you seen the community? How much they simp for her? I mean, really now. Hey, wait, I see a lookout. I see a lookout. Look out. Hell yeah. Anyways. I missed it by that much. Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you. That was very nice. Hey, storyteller. See any white-headed guys lately? No, not this one. No, not her either. Jesus Christ, there really are a lot of white hairs in this game, aren't there? Great hunters, we welcome you once more to Lothas Vath. What do you seek this day? We seek a man with whom we are told you may have had certain dealings. I'm curious. Hunter's tie have got these sport to pursue mortal prey. No, he is not prey, but a friend long missing. Good. He is a friend to the Vath as well, one with whom we have traded many times. Truly, and you are quite certain it was this man? There is no doubt. The fleshly clothed skins came to us from Sobal, lost and weak. He offered meat and hides in trade, and in exchange we tended his wounds. He brought us much flesh, so skilled a hunter he was. Much flesh. When he asked for garments, we were glad to provide them. And where is he now? Got to Lothas Vath not long ago, when he heard that one mind had summoned our god once more. Ravon is returned. Vidofnir did say that the Nath had grown as before, but what could Thancred hope to accomplish by himself? Honored Elder, we thank you for your help. Would that we could repay this kindness ere we depart, but we must hasten to our comrade's side. Go, great hunters. Let's the Nath claim him as a sacrifice. The Voth are total bros. Sorry, Beast Tribe quests. One day. Nowhere in the foreseeable future, though. Might backburn it until we catch all the way up with the story. Which, you know, all jobs might be a little hard to do. When did I start doing Heavensward? I should look that up. Might look it up right now, actually, while we're in the middle of flight mode. Long-ass time ago, that's for sure. That's for sure. It's only been about half a year. Fair enough. Alright, alright. Hello, Nath douchebags. What y'all got? Really? I'm level 60, sir! What you think you're gonna do? I mean, I know I'm a scholar, but really? What do you think you're gonna do? Yeah, what are you gonna do? Yeah, what are you gonna do? We can do nothing. We're gonna do fucking nothing. Big dumb idiot face. You sense a hostile presence. Now see, these guys are level 60. Testing damage. Oh, cool. Alright. I calmed you guys down, you fucking crabs. Alright. Play a fat cutscene on me. I think I did that? Whoa!
Who else could be? Thancred. It could be Thancred. We must hurry.
Damn right. Yeah, he shouldn't be worried about Ravon, though. Just saying. Oh, I didn't notice his butterflies were in this cutscene. Just saying. Right in the kisser. Sweet. Should you guys just watch from a distance for a small bit? Nope, guess not. Oh, my aching head. And all that. Yeah, you could see him having a headache too, huh? Oof. Bad times ahead. For these two.
This day, we reclaim the reins of history. This day, we rid ourselves of the Ascians forever.
Fools playing at heroes, all of you. Is this how you believe you can save your world?
I wonder which Ascian this is, or if it even matters. It probably doesn't.
We can and we will, Ascian. You shall see. Or perhaps you will not.
Oh, that glowing axe.
So you are the warrior of light, the savior of Eorzea.
Oh, they all have the echo. Right. Cool.
It's a wonder you didn't come sooner, what with the primal and all. Lost a step, have we?
I mean, there's 5 of you and 1 of me.
Have care. The ether moves strangely around him.
It would seem we share a common enemy. Mayhap you would tell us who you are.
Shall we show them?
swear I saw that upskirt shot. Not the cat girl. He's got hair now on his chin. Our little Thancred's grown up. Just RF farming for an NPC.
Not very sporting of you to interrupt, but so be it. Mark well our faces, warrior of light, for we are the warriors of darkness. Walkers of a different path, and we shall meet again.
Is it funny how all their outfits carry the same color? I wouldn't say patterns, color themes. Gray and black, whatever.
Warriors of Darkness? Really?
I like you, Cry. She was always one of the favorites. Anyways, more importantly, Thanbred.
Thancred, are you all right?
Yeah, he looks fine. Maybe we should look at Y'shtola. Oh, okay. And she got shoved pretty hard by that paladin of darkness. Yeah, it's time to leave.
Pleasantries can wait. I'd rather not be here when the Nath arrive.
Damn bread. Oh, cool. I'm gonna be an astro next.
Suffice it to say, our reunion was not at all as I pictured it. Waiting until the last instant to join the fray. 'Tis plain you have not lost your appetite for the dramatic.
My appetite for the dramatic? Have you forgotten the circumstances of our parting? The heroic last stand, the tunnel filling with light, and then...
Guys, you're both anime protagonists with white hair, okay?
Had I known you intended to use forbidden magics to deliver me to some god's forsaken wilderness...
Whoops.
I would have thanked you in advance.
I mean... better than where she ended up.
Thancred.
If nothing else, you might have warned me that I would emerge from the livestream in the all-together.
You know what I feel like? I feel like this Nutkin is the very same one in the Dawn Trail trailer. Maybe it's just like this weird stalker rat, squirrel, Nutkin.
Eventually, I managed to fashion knives from some obsidian I found, and set about hunting for meat and hides. Given that I'm not all that skilled in leatherworking, it's probably for the best that I met the Vath before I was reunited with you.
Maybe you should have learned, like I did. Just saying. Maybe you should have learned, like I did. Just saying. I like
so
the ponytail,
you were the
yes.
fleshling clothed in skins of whom the storyteller spoke.
Yeah, no shit. I think we all figured that.
A description which fit me as ill as the skins themselves. Happily, I was able to trade with the Vath for garments better becoming a man of refinement. From them, I learned of Ravana, and of the great warrior who had once laid him low.
Yeah, that'd be me. Don't let those darkness dorks, those dorkness warriors
And
fool
thence
you.
did you conclude that were you to track the Primal's movements, it would surely bring you into contact with the Scions once more?
It seemed a reasonable assumption. I could think of no one else with your enthusiasm for slaying beastmen gods. Until now, that is.
Ah, yes. The self-proclaimed warriors of darkness. 'Tis only fitting that they stand in opposition to the warrior of light, I suppose.
Yeah, but that's not a fair fight. There's like one of me. And 5 of
I
them.
glimpsed the leaders past, if only for a moment. They were confronting a man in black. An Ascian, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what it was, Cryo.
If these warriors are capable of doing battle with Ascians and Primals both, they must be possessed of powerful protection. Protection not unlike the Echo.
Did you all see them reaching for their heads, man? They had migraines like me. Well, anyways. Astro! It would be cool if I played until we were every single job for the post-story. I think that would balance it out pretty well. Anyways, Dreams of the Lost. Alphino is lost in thought, doubtless ruminating on the implications of your encounter with the Warriors of Darkness. Oh, I'll bet he is. Blessed with the power of the Echo and driven to put down primals, despite his declaration that they walk a different path, I struggle to see how their goals conflict with ours. Nor is that the only oddity. I find it passing strange that such exceptional individuals should have wholly escaped our notice until now. Surely we would have heard rumors and attempted to recruit them to our cause. I recall no such adventurers, and I would not soon forget their like, nor would any of us, I think. One of our primary duties was to scour the city-states for promising candidates, which is how I found Vermillion. Ah, the memories. It seems like only yesterday that you slew your first primal. Speaking of which, I had the distinct impression that it was not the first time a band of merry men and women had killed a god. I labor to believe that a band of preternaturally gifted adventurers has been traveling the land slaying primals without our knowledge. It would imply gross negligence on our part. I mean, we did get separated for an entire expansion, but you do you, Ishtola. Wait, no, you don't do you. You've been in the live stream for, like, a while. Speculation will avail us not. There is far too much we do not know. I mean, I guess in game time it's only been like a day or two at most. For the present, we must needs concentrate on what we do know, namely that Lord Ravan is no more. Vidofnir must be informed. The news may render her more receptive to Sir Abric's invitation. Since you seem to have affairs here well in hand, I shall take my leave. Simply being in the vicinity of this colony is giving me a stinking headache. Damn! If you have need of me, I shall be with Master Matoya. I would beg her assistance with the search for Menphilia. Wait, Menphilia is missing? I thought she escaped with Vermillion. I shall explain on the road. Much has happened in your absence. Much has happened in your absence. I am voice actor, I am not. But anyways. Let's see, how close are we to Enix Train, actually? Oh, don't teleport, I'll just fly to, Vidofnir. Fly! Believe there was an easy way in. I'm pretty sure there ain't an easy way in. Oh well. We even made this big-ass tower anyways. Vidovnir. Hello. I had not thought to see thee again so soon, mortal. If thou seekest the night, know that she hath long since departed for Ishgard. My thanks, Vidofnir, but it was not for her that we came. We bring good tidings for you and yours. Lord Ravan, who had been summoned by the Noth, has again been laid low. Truly, once more you mortals have succeeded where mine own kind did fall, or fail. You have our deepest thanks. Would that we could take the credit. The god fell by another's hand. Another? Revelation upon revelation. Regardless, it is cause for celebration. The Nath will have no chance but to withdraw. But to another matter, I have tidings for thee as well. Regarding the Ishgardian's invitation, as promised, I brought the matter to my sire. Hearken to his answer now. For 1,000 years have I mourned my beloved, who gave her life to forge a peace thy king betrayed. Such was my lot, until a child of Ishgard came unto me. For want of warmth she wrapped herself in a dream, yet the world will remember her deeds. For truth she fought, for justice she sinned, for redemption she sacrificed and became as light. To follow one's heart, to have faith in one's convictions, be it for weal or be it for woe. She is the folly and the glory of man and of dragon. He hath entrusted the choice to us, and we have made it. We will keep faith with you who walk in the light. Then you accept Sir Abric's invitation? Let it be known that I, Vidofnir, shall journey unto Ishgard on behalf of my people. We are honored to receive your answer and will convey your words to our allies without delay. Yeah, sounds great. It is happening, Ysael. That you are here to see it. Yeah, don't be so sure, Alpha. No, you haven't played the rest of the expansion like I have. No spoilers for you, little guy, but yeah. Oh, random ass, oh, that's right. Like I was saying, Alpha, no.
Even as the Scions celebrated the return of a long-lost friend, honorable men plotted to deprive them of another.
Would it have sucked if it was Edmund instead?
Honorable men, to whom Sir Emmerich was no hero, but a scheming patricide.
Steak knife. Artural? Aren't you gonna get that man? Oh, he did.
Honorable men who would fain wash the
so.
paving stones of foundation with the tyrant's blood. Honorable men.
Oh yeah, cool, he did catch
whose
him.
knife in the dark was the spark which set the city aflame, and who sang as it burned.
Be glad he walked that sun and not Emenelane. Emenelane would have, like, tripped or slipped on rain. Let's be real. So, yeah, Artural. Not a complete disappointment. Or Artuel? I don't remember. Anyways, I think I can do that. Yes, I can. Good. Good, I did set the foundation up for my home point again. Perfect. Wow, I really don't gotta go anywhere, do I? Patches that up. Right, let us not keep Sir Emmerich waiting. Are you quite well, Thancred? Yes, quite well. Forgive me. You have given me rather a lot to digest. This whole affair with the Ish Guardians and the Dravonians, and our friends nowhere to be found. It would seem there is no end to our troubles. We can but face them head-on, one at a time. For now, we must apply ourselves to our allotted tasks and leave the others to theirs. Remember, Thancred, we found you, as they found me. In time, we will find Eden, Papalymo, and Menphilia as well. These troubles will soon be but a memory, one which we will look back on together. Pray do not misunderstand. I do not mean to imply that it would be otherwise. I merely wish that I had rejoined your grand adventure at one of its more triumphant moments. Despite your recent accomplishments, the mood here is less than celebratory. But I have no doubt that we will enjoy many more glorious victories soon enough, and you may rest assured that I will play my part in them to the very hilt. That's right. I know you will. So then, to the congregation. I figured that Thancred was shivering because he's used to, the desert. Anyways, this is going to be awkward. I'll go ahead and snooze another ad for you fellas. God damn it, always going to the pit. I need to go to the congregation. I don't think you can even go to the pit since the encounter with Heavensward. And maybe one or two things, but whatever. Lucia! Alright, lay the news. You have returned. In this at least, the fates are kind. Greetings, First Commander. It pleases me to inform you that Vidofnir has accepted Sir Abric's invitation. She has? These are glad tidings, indeed. Would that the Lord Commander were here to hear them. Ah, is he otherwise engaged? Aye, sleeping off a knife to the gut. What? What happened? Will he live? The chirurgeons tell me he will make a full recovery, but had Lord Edmund and Lord Autorel had not been on hand when the assassin struck, he would not have been so fortunate. For mercy, they subdued the thief before he could land the telling blow. The attack was just the beginning, though. Not long after, buildings all around the city, including several of ours, burst into flame. Bastards caught us completely by surprise. We've been dousing the fires, but for every one we put out, it seems like two more start up. Casualties are mounting, especially in the Broom. Tis plain these fires were started by the assassin's conspirators. Until they have been rounded up, there will be no end to this. Will you help us find them? Then let us be about it. Of course. And that's it. Anyways, monk time. Against the dying of the light. Now, what's this? Vending, slaying, or silver piece? Slaying would be, I believe, pretty much just Dragoon. Lucia would begin the hunt of the arsonists without delay. The flames are spreading. We must needs begin our investigation immediately. Witnesses must be found. Suspects must be identified. Have you been able to determine the precise locations where the fires were set? Mayhap there is a pattern. If there is, we have yet to discern it. Fires have been reported throughout the city, in both the pillars and the foundation. Indeed, given the size of the area affected, I think it best to divide our forces. Master Alphino and Mistress Ishtola, I would have you take charge of the investigation and foundation. As you wish. Mayhap Tataru can be of assistance as well. Main and Vermillion and me get the pillars. Oh, they'll like me up there. Only question is, will the grizzled old rogues strike and oppose over there be joining us? Thancred, if the scions of the Seventh Dawn. And may I say what a pleasure it is to meet you too, my lady. I'll bet the name's Hilda. A scion, eh? And there I was thinking I'd found a fellow ruffian amongst all these illustrious personages. I will remain here to coordinate the fire-quenching effort. If you learn aught of value, pray inform me immediately. That is all. That crate always fucking the ladies. Let's be real. While we could begin by sifting through charred rubble and questioning random passers-by, in my experience, every town has at least one individual who can be counted on to know things he or she should not. Well, lay it on us. Who can we find? Oh, aye, the infamous Lord Elaine Diffatot, lover of women and wine. They neither care for him that much. They say he could gossip for each guard. Just the sort of fellow I had in mind. Capital suggestion, Vermillion. Oh, I guess I mentioned Elaine. Poor Indigo. He'll be at the Crozier, most like, making an effort to be seen. So let's go and see him. He's always fucking standing there. Grizzled I will accept, but old? Ugh. Damn. I don't think she liked the mature buddy. Sorry. I guess old. Wait, what's the male cougar equivalent? I guess she doesn't like them old. Whatever, fuck it. Should've just led with that. Anyways, Elaine. What the hell are you doing? Why are you posing like that? Well, if it isn't Vermillion, dearest of all my friends. You're looking rather glum. Something the matter, old boy? Old girl, old boy. There you go, Indigo, see? He calls boys old too. Well, we want to know if you know anything about the fires. Ah, yes, the arsons. Dreadful business, that. And awfully curious, wouldn't you say? There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it at all. Naturally, we've doubled the guard outside the manor, along with most of the other houses. Can't have the old pile going up in flames, after all. Oh, in case you were wondering why the hoplawn is awash with refugees, the lower levels of the vault have been opened to those unfortunate souls who have lost their homes. Stray Brick's orders, from what I hear. Remarkable man, not even a knife in the ribs can keep him from his duties. Actually, old boy, if you are thinking of questioning the refugees, I should be more than happy to accompany you to the hoplawn. While you conduct your inquiries, I could offer words of comfort to the distressed and despondent young maidens. Wait a moment, I know what that is. You're giving me one of your looks, aren't you? You do me an injustice, old boy. I will have you know my heart yearns for but one rose, prickly though she may be. I sense you remain unconvinced. Very well. If it will help to prove the purity of my intentions, I shall gracefully resign my offer. Now run along and catch those arsonists. That was not entirely what I had hoped for. Whose idea was it to come here again? It was yours. Just look at him. Never mind. For our next step, I suggest we divide our efforts. While you question the refugees in the hoplawn, Vermillion, I shall investigate the locations where the fires were set. Would you be so good as to join me, Hilda? You know what? I reckon I would. Can't have you roaming about in an unfamiliar city by your lonesome, can we? You'd only get robbed blind and left shivering in your small clothes. Nah, they doing other stuff. See him, Elaine? That's a ladies' man. Or a lady killer? I don't know what the correct term is. Yeah, I'll just start from the last vigil. Actually, no. We're going to the tribunal. Old boy. This game was like, in case you forgot, a Mandalane existed. After people are fresh off the brain bleach for it. It's all gone. Everything gone. I wish we could see arsons, like, in the distance. That's fine, it's fine. There was a man with a satchel. I saw him kneeling outside the window, and then there was smoke everywhere, and it was so hot that I couldn't breathe. I don't remember how I made it out. I suppose I must have climbed. Maybe my arm's getting better after all. Yeah, maybe. Okay, let's do that. Because why not? Hello, Bolt Priest. Figure anything out? Let me just get my neck back real quick. There we go. Come, my brothers and sisters. There is food and shelter enough for all in the Basilica. That's great. Lord's blessings be upon you, Father. I confess, we were not sure if we should come. There are so many unbelievable tales these days about the Archbishop and Sir Aymeric and the Dravadians. Trust in your heart, brother, and pay no heed to the lies of lesser men. They seek only to lead you astray. Do you require succor as well, sir? So, what's up with all the fires happening? So, the Temple Knights have begun their investigation at last. Good. This madness has gone on far too long. Would that I could do something to aid you in your search, but I have a duty to these poor souls. Farewell, and may the fury guide your steps. Uh-huh. Wherever you say, buddy. This game. Very subtle nod to important temporary characters. I just don't. Ours was one of the first homes to be claimed, but I didn't see how the fire began. It was only when I heard our neighbors shouting that I looked outside and saw the flames. We barely escaped with the clothes on our backs. Not for the church's generosity, I don't know what we'd do. Yeah, it sure sucks. Heh, we have to drop very far. Down to Goblin Town. Fortunately, we're in a tamed gazebo. Ow. Dagred. Ah, there you are. Anything to share? Yeah, the church is taking in the people. We will require more than the muddled testimony of a traumatized girl if we are to identify the culprits. While you were questioning the refugees, we inspected the scenes of several of the fires, including one near St. Remenad's Cathedral and another near the Tribunal. For mercy, neither structure suffered significant damage. Some might say they were spared by the grace of the Fury. Others might question how such ruthlessly efficient arsonists contrived to fail so miserably on the two occasions when their target was a bastion of Ishgardian orthodoxy. Nothing conclusive, of course, but it does give one cause to wonder. Alpino would doubtless have an opinion. Guess we should go fucking see Alpino in that case. To the broom! Yeah, let's see here. Actually, I think this might take us pretty close to the broom. Right? Close enough. The punchy wunchies are on. Officially. Point. Alpino. Oh, there you are. Found you. Now what's going on over here? Silence will avail you not, sir. Hmm? Vermillion, I was just about to summon you. As you can see, we have detained a suspect. We found this man loitering near the remains of one of the stricken buildings. According to eyewitnesses, he was also present before the fires broke out. We wished to have words. He did not, so we insisted. Let me go, damn it! You've got the wrong man! Yeah, let him negotiate. My, but you reek of oil. And are those burns on your hands? An occupational hazard, I suppose. But tell me, does arson pay well? I'm a victim, you imbecile! Look at me! Aye, that you are. After a fashion. You should know that your pious patron has already spun us a delightful yarn about how this pet mongrel slipped the leash and set about burning half the city to the ground. So very noble of him, I grant you. But then these highborn types rarely do show loyalty to their pets. In fact, he called you rabbit and begged us to put you down. That's Borax! He's the one that told me to keep going! Ha! You fucking idiot! Nice way to admit that. Even a sinner such as me could find salvation in the furious work, he said. I left it behind. Tried to. It's all my heart. Said my prayers every day like a good man. But he came to me. He came to me! And there you have it. Hilda, would you be so kind as to escort our friend here to the congregation? Aye, so long as you don't mind if he's slipping when he gets there. Yeah, that's right. Make it hurt. That was incredible, Thancred. But how did you know he would confess? Well, I've seen his like before. A troubled soul manipulated by men of power and wielded as a weapon. I cannot be certain, of course, but given the stakes, I thought it worth the risk. And if our captive had called your bluff? Must we entertain hypotheticals? The world is as it is vexing enough. Click, please, thank you. Thank you, Thancred. Whether by luck or judgment, we have at last confirmed that these arsons were orchestrated by a person or persons of influence. I think it best that we now return to the congregation and discuss how best to proceed. Yes, let's. And then we turn into, I think, Bard? Nope, Dragoon. Duh. So we'll have 4 quests to go, and then I might consider sleepy time. As long as it's like, hopefully about half an hour to go, would be an appropriate time to end it. Lucia! 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 Thanbred. On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, I thank you all. The man you apprehended is being interrogated as we speak. Though he fell silent upon realizing that we had not turned his master, he will soon tell us what he knows, one way or another. Artoirel? Pardon the intrusion, First Commander. Ah, Lord Artoirel. Are you come to see your father? He is attending Sir Emmerich in his chambers at present. I am. He bid me bring this out. Then do not let me detain you, and thank you for your business, my lord. In times of trouble, every man must do his part, but then I could do more. Nah, you're a good son. You're alright. My Lord Artoirel did not seem to be in the best of spirits. 'Tis little wonder, Master Alphino. His father is widely slandered, and his half-brother did not yet cold in the grave. Damn, nobody likes fucking Emanolade. Fuck it. Venting. It's good to have the good gear for either tank or healer. Speed of which. Plop. Whoa. Wow. Yeah, these things look gay. Alright, that is a pretty cool ring, I'm not gonna lie. Augmented primal bracelets. Augmented primal gear, huh? Alright, not gonna lie. Pretty cool looking. Pretty cool looking. Earring. I only get one, I guess. Wait, what? Is my hair hiding these? Oh. Yeah, it is hiding them. Well, whatever. Slap them on the tanks. Fucking excuse me? Okay, that's fair. Want to keep that on. Like 23 more points, god damn. Alright, alright. Time for Derplat. As goes light, so goes darkness. Oh, that's sweet. This must have been the final mission of the first patch. Lucia is not one to rest on her laurels. Heck, who is?
I do not mean to diminish our accomplishments, but until we identify the ones who ordered the fires set, our work is far from finished.
Between the various conservative and religious factions in Ishgard, I dare say there's no shortage of parties who would like to see the status quo preserved. Do any likely suspects spring to mind?
Look, he's doing much better.
Lord Commander, your wounds.
Are healing well. Thank you.
Nice. Good man.
Time is of the essence. Lest we forget, these men would sooner put their own city to the torch than see it change. When our enemies learn that we have apprehended their arsonist, there is no telling how they will react.
Lord Commander, an armed mob has seized control of the vault.
And now we know. Tell us what happened, sir. Spare no detail.
We were directing refugees into the Basilica, as you ordered, when all of a sudden, men brandishing weapons were all around us. It happened so fast, my lord. We had no time to respond. They've taken the refugees hostage and barricaded themselves inside the vault.
And they sent you to deliver their demands.
They, the true brothers of the faith, demand that a conclave to select the next archbishop be held forthwith. Furthermore, they declare that you, Lord Commander, are guilty of patricide and high treason, and that you must surrender yourself at once to receive of the Fury's judgment.
Fucking pussies.
Ridiculous! I mean, do they honestly think that executing Sir Emmerich would change anything? That the truth will somehow die with him?
These fundamentalists rage against the passing of the old ways, unable to accept there can be no going back.
Oh shit, that's what his voice sounds like. Should have known. Oh shit, that's what his voice sounds like. He doesn't really speak in cutscenes so often.
Given the fanciful nature of their demands, a peaceful resolution does not seem likely. If the hostages are to be rescued, it will be by force, I fear.
Agreed. Lucia, take a contingent of knights and establish a perimeter outside the entrance.
Hell yeah.
At once, Lord Commander.
Hilda, I need your people out in force throughout the Broom. When word spreads of the situation, the friends and family of the hostages may try to take matters into their own hands. I will not give these militants more targets. I shall lead the assault on the vault. Master Alphino, can I count on the support of the Scions?
Of course.
Yeah. I don't like innocents getting hurt. Neither do they.
We are in your debt.
I shall join you as well, Lord Commander.
He's cool with it.
Your assistance is most welcome, Lord Artoirel. To arms then, friends. Time is against us.
Artoirel. Hey, cool. I mostly got it right. Just sitting up, fellas. Don't mind me. Guess we're gonna... Fittingly, we're gonna be a dragoon during this solo quest. Pretty sure that's what it is. It's kind of awesome, not gonna lie. Oh, right. I'm in a town. Anyways, where do we need to go? To the Jeweled Crozier. God damn it, come on. Oh, but I can do this. Hiya! Look at me hop. Yep, it is indeed a solo quest. Listen well, we will enter the Basilica silently via this gate. According to our latest reports, there are at least 6 hostages being held within. The numbers and readiness of the true brothers of the faith are unknown. I am told one claimed to have served under Thordon VII. Might the same be true of the rest? Given the swiftness with which they seized control of the vault, I think it highly likely, yes. Which means that they may well possess the knowledge required to turn the building's defenses against us. Be that as it may, we have no choice but to press on. Lord Artuarel, you are brave men and true, and none would dare question your honor if you chose not to risk your life in this endeavor. Are you certain you wish to join us? I am no stranger to the battlefield, Sir Aymeric. My arm will not falter, my shield will not break. Alerting as my witness, I will bring these fanatics to justice. Well said, my lord. Friends, follow me. Well, what are you waiting for? Follow him. Let's do this. 'Twould seem our presence yet goes unnoticed. Come, we must secure the entrance. Remember, saving the hostages takes precedence over all else. Mind your attacks, and subdue the enemy quickly. Lay down your arms or die by the sword! Let's see. Alright, fine. We'll do this. That was easy. Are you injured? Bless you. You must hurry. The others have taken elsewhere by Sir Semenard. Sir Semenard? So this is indeed the work of the Archbishop's former servants. On your guard, they've surrounded the Alarum. The Alarum. Yeah, I will hold the entrance and look after this one. Now go. Thank you, Ishtola. Secure the hostage, Vermillion. Leave the others to us. Hostage.
Down with you!
Oh. It's Sir Aymeric! He's come to kill us! Oh, nice. It's over now. Is it over? I feel like it should be the opposite. They took the others somewhere. It all happened so quickly. There they are. They escaped. Keep going. I will hold him here. Not alone, you won't. Vermillion, stay with Sir Aymeric and Lord Artorel. This way, Vermillion. To the choir. You
underestimate me.
Oh, don't do that. Down with you. Did I hear some strange sound? Did I hear a cat cough? Anything? Yeah, it's fine. Well, well, well. Look who it is. Also, volume was on. My bad, fellas. Sir Simonard, lay down your arms and release the hostages, and you will be shown mercy. I give you my word. Ha! The word of a heretic and kinslayer. I would sooner trust a dragon. Activate the knights. We shall show the hostages the same mercy he showed the archbishop. Yeah, whatever. I fought plenty of these douches. Now they even stand and move like that. Unlike you, Sir Aymeric, I am a man of honor. By my hand, you shall receive of the Fury's judgment. So it is to be a trial, then. Lord Artorel, Vermillion, leave us and save the hostages. I will deal with Sir Simonard. All right. You're gonna lose to a guy that got stabbed like hours ago, dude. You idiot. Oh, hello, they render unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous and cast down the wicked. Come then, let us see whom the Fury favors. Sir Aymeric is still wounded, Vermillion. If we do not move quickly, he will surely fall. I don't want to die. No, please. I beg of you. I missed out what that deacon said. Hook you up the butt. All three of the bonds. There must be others nearby, but where? Is it open? Traitor, kinslayer! By what sorcery do you yet stand? Enough! All of you, attack! Up here. Hey, yo, what the fuck? Take this for a spin. Yeah, you ain't touring nowhere. No, please. I see no others nearby. Come, Vermillion. Sir Aymeric needs our help. Go on. Alphino will meet you guys. Down with you. Down to the heretics. Well done. Now let's finish this, before the eyes of God and men. Stand fast, my brothers. You'll with us. Yeah, you're just some stupid random. Uh-oh.
This knight does not yield.
feel helpless before my spear. Got y'all. Fury be praised. He took Amelie. You must hurry. The priest took Amelie upstairs when he saw him kill his men. Have no fear, child. We will save your friend. And a cutscene. Yeah, that priest ain't man enough to fight us.
Where is he? Where is he?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's the only open way.
Come no closer!
You have nowhere to run. Release the girl and surrender.
Surrender to whom? The blasphemer who throws wide the gates to our enemy? Who breaks bread with him and calls him brother? Ungodly swine! I would sooner die than surrender to you.
Is it godly to spill the blood of an innocent child? To burn the homes of your brothers? Tell me, priest, is that godly?
Do not speak to me of godliness, heathen! Your father's blood is on your hands, as is hers!
Your hand is literally on her. How's that for an ungodly swine? No return. Administer death immediately. The dragon saved her. Nobody even asked, she just kind of did it. Veadotub's a bro.
What? But
You lived. Kind of amazing she can stay on that dragon so easily in the air without grabbing onto anything. Maybe dragons are just that heavy. Natural gravity. Or whatever.
Veadotub!
I thought it was Veadotub here. Whatever. Hey, come on, she saved your life, man. If that ain't proof of good dragons, I don't know what is.
Mayhap I chose an inopportune moment?
No, it was perfect, actually.
Not at all. Pray forgive us this most unworthy reception. We are honored to have you with us, and right glad of your aid.
That's right.
Fortune delivered the child unto me. I had but to receive her.
thank you for saving me.
Thou art welcome, child.
You see, fellas? Dragon just saved one of you each guardians. If that ain't proof of peace to come, then what is? Now, about that priest up there. Did we slay him?
Never did I think to be indebted to so unexpected a savior. But full glad am I to be so.
Friend of Izel, warrior of warriors, I had hoped to meet with thee.
Okay.
I bear a message from my sire.
From Bracefelder.
Upon returning to our lands, Nidhogg's shade did sing unto his brood, and they for skies unknown did then take wing. This thou must know, for your fates are inextricably bound.
What of Estinian? Is he truly lost to us?
Yeah.
Such matters are beyond my ken. I but bear my father's words. Take from them what thou wilt.
Don't tell me what to
Fare
wilt.
you well, mortals.
Bye, Vedopner. Vedopner. Doesn't sound as right as Vedopnir. But whatever.
So it is as they say then. A great white dragon swooped down from the heavens to rescue an innocent child.
A most unexpected turn of events, but not an unwelcome one. The people will not soon forget this day.
Yet how will they choose to remember it, Sir Emmerich? And will these events serve to bring man and dragon closer together, or drive a deeper wedge between brothers? After 1,000 years, the world these men once knew is changing, and with ungentle swiftness to boot. Though their actions are misguided, their sentiments are only to be expected. You may be sure that others will rally to their cause.
No shit.
I share your desire for lasting peace with the Jovanians, I do. But I would not see it built on the bones of our countrymen, nor on our own. I see much of Horsefon you, and I could not bear to mourn the passing of another son.
Lord Edmund.
Edmund is peak dead. I think he's a little jealous he didn't receive that notion of being lost. Nah, Otterell is a lot more mature after we went venturing with him for a tiny bit in Heavensward. No, but no. This has been a day of surprises, has it not? 'Tis but a pity Vedopner could not stay longer. Yes, I think it's fair to say that she timed her departure rather less well than her arrival. Well, time scarcely does it justice, but 1 moment later would have been a moment too late. Let's pray that the Ishgardians, who yet harbor doubts, will take these events to heart and accept the truth of Sir Emerich's words. Well, 'tis only meet that I inform Tataru of what has occurred here. If you have need of me, I shall be at Top Manor. Allow me to accompany you. Tataru would never forgive me if I left for the Rising Stones without saying goodbye. Alright. Say hi to her. A moment, Vermillion. I wish a word. Yeah? Tell me, does Thancred seem quite well to you? Well, now that you mention it, his eye was twitching a small bit about Minfilia. So, you sense it too. A subtle change, imperceptible to most. I myself did not notice it at first, but upon closer examination, I saw that his etheric flow had been irreparably disrupted. As a result, I strongly suspect that his ability to manipulate ether has been compromised. Simply put, Thancred may no longer be able to wield magics. It would do much to explain why he chose to remain within the wilderness instead of seeking us out. He would have been compelled to rely solely on traditional methods of travel, significantly prolonging his journey, and when he learned that a nearby beast tribe was making preparations to summon a primal, it may well have seemed more sensible to wait. But this is still little more than speculation. Until I have proof, pray speak no word of it. Alright, I won't tell him, or anyone. Right then, I should be on my way. Cryo may have charmed Master Matoya for now, but who can say how long it will last? That's fair. I don't think Matoya likes anyone staying at her place, to be honest. Man, this must have been the finale to a patch or something. Jesus. That's usually how it is with patch updates. Spoink. Spoink. Welcome! Yes, yes. Half an hour! I have more words!
That Veadotube should chance to arrive even as the girl fell. Truly, I could not have planned it better myself.
Huh? Oh, it's you guys.
Ah, good. We were afraid you might have left.
You almost look like the priest. Jesus. Almost. I think the hair's slightly different.
A shield, my lord?
Fit for a true knight. An expression of our gratitude to you and yours. Long overdue.
Thank you. Although that size seems a little big for me, don't you think? Unless it's meant for display. Thought it was a shield skin, to be honest.
But there is something else I would discuss ere you part. Something which cannot leave this room. My father will soon step down as head of our house.
That is a little shocking.
Sir Emmerich was not the only one to fall under suspicion following the death of the Archbishop. There are some who believe my father complicit in a coup d'etat. Thus he intends to renounce his title to absolve our house of suspicion and secure the support of our peers.
Surely there must be another way to convince houses Durandare and Zemail.
Zemail.
So I said to him. Alas, he will not budge.
Let me guess.
Ever since I was a child, I knew that I would one day succeed my father. The thought of it filled me with pride. Yet once I learned the day was at hand, my heart was filled with naught but dread.
Natural reaction.
Our legacy is built upon the lies of our forefathers. In accepting this title, am I not perpetuating this injustice? Why should I become the next count?
Because the alternative sucks. It's a fact. I said it, the alternative sucks.
You sound just like him. Aye, I suspect that is what Horshefon would have said. To aid those in need. When you look on that shield, I trust you will remember his words. And should I once more find my resolve wavering, I ask that you show me the way. You were a brother to Horshefon. Will you be a brother to me as well?
You don't really show up at all, but sure. I'll be a brother to you, sure.
Come, Emmanuelaine. There's much to be done. For Father, and for Sir Emmerich, and for Ishgard.
Yeah. Figured. See ya, Honor Roy.
To think we share the same blood. Pray excuse us.
Those were the days of promises and vows, of tentative first steps into an uncertain future. A future shaped by the choices we made, in ways we could never have foreseen. Born of good and evil, of light and darkness, and shepherded by our hand. Be it for weal, or be it for woe.
From the memoirs of Count Edmond de Fortin, Heavensward, as goes light, so goes darkness. Casting, healing, aiming, coffee, Cheetos, chicken. I'll take it for the machinist in particular. And that's it. Wish I could get all of this somehow. Ah, Orange Man, what you doing at this forbidden section? This is thy proof. The gay run oracles, Apocrypha. It is a truth long forgotten, a tale of the beginning, and of the light we have been set upon. That was a terrible voice for, Elidibus. My bad. Our fates were ordained long ago, Archon. The Garleans are no exception, nor the Triad. You know what must be done. Ah, Warring Triad. They would know if she did the optional side quest, but we'll introduce maybe one day. I wonder who that is. I mean, that guy is effectively like us, so be very careful trying to spy on that guy. Alamegans. Well, everyone has their orders. The masks will attack as soon as all units are in position. The Imperials won't know what hit him. I fear it will be bloody. By Valkyr, it had better be. We cannot stay here forever, Ida. We have other responsibilities. I know full well what my responsibilities are, and I mean to fulfill them, every one. They had no idea. So it goes. And of course, the wind-up parchment. What isn't dead or is recreated in a goldsmith's workshop can never die. Parchment. 1 second, fellas. I'll just trade this out for something less worthless. Equip these, please. Oh, they're blue this time. Cool. Equip these, please. And we'll be a ninja. We'll go ahead and end it here, fellas. We've finished the first part of Dragonsong War. The first patch that was for it. As a matter of fact. And for those on Twitch, let us see who we can raid at this time. Shaw. For those on YouTube, we thank you for coming on in and enjoying the show and hope that you've been entertained. Now, for those that we may be able to raid, let's see who's available. Perhaps we could raid a fine Stara 2. Yes, that seems about right. Playing Spiritfarer. No idea what that game is, but nonetheless, enjoy some fine streaming from Stara2, the VTuber. But in the meantime, have yourselves a great rest of your morning. Until next time...